Hi, my name is Britt with North Beach Windsurfing. Hey, we're here to talk about the 2021 Severne Foil Glide 2. The Severne came out with the Foil Glide last year, and I thought it was awesome. I was really wondering how they were going to improve it. And what they did was they improved the bottom end and the top end as well, which, man, I'm really thrilled with this sail. I think this is going to make sub 10 foiling possible for a lot of people. Sub 10 knots. Karen, my wife, was foiling with this sail, a 7-meter, down to 6 and 7 knots. So these really do have a lot of capability built in. They're super light. They rig on a 460 RDM mast on the 6.0, 7.0, and 8.0, and then the 5.0 rigs on a 430. So we can actually fit 3 sails on one mast, which is really good. This sail we can switch the cambers out, and this can rig on a SDM mast as well, but really they do recommend the RDM mast. But I know a lot of people have 460 SDM mast, and so we just switch the cambers. This is my favorite freeride foil sail. I mean, this is not a race sail. This is designed to get you going in a small, with a small sail in lighter winds. This is actually the junior IQ foil sail as well. And so, man, I've seen we have a 12-year-old at the Clearwater Community Sailing Center who's using this in 25 knots. So, and down into the 6 and 7 knots. So that's pretty impressive, and it works out well. But this really isn't a race sail. This is a foil sail designed to get you going. This has 5 battens and 3 cambers. So it really does provide a lot of low-end grunt. Last year it only had 2 cambers and 4 battens, so I thought that was really super light. But with the additional camber, it really did add on the low end. And also with the additional structure, the upper end is pretty good as well. So it has a pretty short boom. You can look at the specs, but the 7.0 fits on a 204 boom, so almost to wave boom, like a 150 to 200, almost, but it needs a little bit extra. And for the 8.0, I think it's, just by memory, I think it's 210 or 208. So it just needs a little bit more. But the 160 to 210 Severne Enigma boom works great on it, as well as the 170 to 220. But for the 5.0 and 6.0, they do fit on wave booms, which is really, really nice. For a foil set, in less than 10 knots, really, like a non-cam sail just doesn't have enough pressure against the sail to be able to go out. And you're like, why would I want to go out in less than 10? Well, because it's still pretty fun. Foiling has really expanded the wind range, and you come to the beach and you want to be able to get on the water. The cambers have really forced the shape into the sail, and this really does allow for the sail to work much better in lighter wind with less pressure. Because remember, every time the wind strength doubles, the force of the wind quadruples. And so the reverse is also true. Every time the wind drops in half, you have 4 times less pressure. And so the difference between 12 knots and 6 knots, well, you're working with a lot less pressure. And so a foil sail like this would work in 6 or 7, as well as 12 to 14. The cambers really do help to maintain that shape in light wind when a sail like the Severne Freak, which I really do love for foiling, just doesn't have enough pressure. You can pump some, and then once the sail's up in the air, the sail goes flat because there isn't enough pressure, and the foil collapses and you're back in the water. But with a sail like this, it enables you to keep going, because once the apparent wind starts, it can really foil through some amazingly light stuff. Hey, thanks for watching our review or presentation of the 2021 Severne Foil Glide 2. I'm really thrilled with this. We've seen it go in some amazingly light winds. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments, and we'll give you some answers. And the answers will be because we've been using this sail and we're really thrilled with it. Thanks.